Dear ladies and gentlemen, this video will be about Chinese medicine and its use in the West and worldwide. A very important scientific field that is still underrepresented in modern sciences is ethnobotany. And if we speak about Chinese medicine, we are not exactly speaking with ethnobotany, because ethnobotany has the touch of being a little bit more shamanistic, like in Siberian, Amerindian, or African, or South Amerindian ethnobotany and use of plants were not so much elaborated system as in TCM or in Tibetan medicine or in Ayurveda, or also in Unani medicine of the Islamic world, are the basis of this medicine. So Chinese medicine has a very long history. It emerges from the dawns of prehistory in China, and might easily reach back 3,000 years from here. The Taoism, which is around 600 years before Christ, the timeline for Taoism, which has also important bearings on Chinese medicine, has to be mentioned here also. And the concepts of Chinese medicine are really very holistic and balanced. They're admirable in any respect, and it seems that modern molecular biology will confirm many of the concepts of Chinese medicine. So, for instance, the concept of physiological organs like the kidney, which is a urogenital system, which is also linked to the brain in Chinese medicine, and this seems to make a very good sense. And so, for instance, the liver channel is linked to the eyes and the sides, and the heart channel is linked to the tongue and the mouth. So Chinese medicine gives Chinese persons a tool to understand better and to a deeper degree the interplay of plants with humans. And also there, the plants are not taken as only one ingredient, but there are formulas in Chinese medicine. There are formulas that are taken as a whole, and then are taken to fight against certain pattern of diseases. I want here also to say something about safety of Chinese medicine. I've worked for 13 years for a medium-sized Swiss company dealing with Chinese medicine, founded by the wonderful Dr. Severin Bühlmann, who cares a lot for the safety of Chinese medicine, insofar as it is also possible economically. But he has a really very good approach to guarantee also low pesticide residues. We have to say that this is really outstanding and should be mentioned. And so his work might also have a beneficial impact on herbal medicine as a whole. and even also for species protection, as Chinese medicine is really rich in species. We look at an arsenal of around 3,000 healing plants in Chinese and Tibetan botany. But if we come to more often used herbs, we're talking still about around 400 herbs in Chinese medicine. Although there are also some animal species, as you might know, in this list. So we argue that animals should, if they are higher animals, rather be replaced by better sources to fight disease. So what are the risks of Chinese medicine? So plant compounds are mainly to be viewed in a co-evolutionary array of the history of animals and plants together. So many of these plant compounds have impact on enzyme systems in the body, and let me drink some of this healthy pomegranate juice. So these impacts are quite well known. You would like to see some works which are out there where plant interactions have been screened over large taxonomic array. The risks of Chinese medicine lie mainly in toxic herbs. Some of the herbs really are toxic. If we would go to nature and see how many percent of these herbs are toxic, so we would at least look at 10% of the herbs which are quite toxic, although the very toxic ones, really deadly toxic ones, are of course fewer. So the most potent plant toxin might be the aconitin from Aconitum. Aconitum is a healing plant also in Chinese medicine, but it has to be detoxified by a lot of cooking and a lot of standard processes, and we can only sell it if we first prove that the limits of the pharmacopoeia which are given in every pharmacopoeia, Chinese pharmacopoeia, are met. So I would advise, in taking Chinese medicine, to be on the safe side. One should, in formulas that are not so much used or are known to be prone for elevations of liver values, there one should control the liver and kidney values within the first 3 weeks of taking the herbs, and then maybe again after 1 or 2 months, to be on the safe side. Of course, plants with their interactions and secondary compounds will, in many cases, make a slight elevation of liver values, which is not the problem here, but if the elevation is over proportional and endangering and signaling danger for the liver, then we should act immediately and stop to give formula. If we are on the safe side and go with the Chinese pharmacopoeia, with the dosages of the Chinese pharmacopoeia, or even stricter with the Swiss list of the Swiss medic, which I also controlled and made some contributions, then we are quite on the safe side with Chinese medicine. Although we have to say there are still some herbs which might to be controlled even more strictly and where we should have more data. But on the whole, Chinese medicine might be similarly safe as school medicine. This was also written in a journal article by Nature. So we can say that Chinese medicine has a lot of advantages for humans. We should also in the future give more place to the questions how plants tune genes and act on gene regulation. And so here I want to make a break and thank you for enjoying this talk. Stay tuned and take care.